Hey everybody, welcome back to Cheap Comic Collector. This is episode number 269, I believe. Um, this has been a few days since I filmed an episode. I've been working on getting the Comics Den books organized. So today we're gonna dig into those. We're gonna start digging into those. I've gone through the first couple of boxes, and the one we're gonna start going through today is one that I picked most of the stuff that's in the box. It wasn't one of the mystery boxes that I bought for a smaller price. So it should be lots of good stuff in there. And we're going to, but first, before we do that, we're going to take a look at some of the extra stuff that were in the boxes. Because I did go through all the boxes. We ended up with like 4,089 comics, I think my count was. And that's not counting like the extra things that were in there. I found some Wizard magazines. I found some previews, Marvel previews, DC previews, stuff like that. So we're going to take a quick look through those before we get into the box. And the plan for this week basically is to go through the entire long box and then have the comics for sale on Saturday is what I'm hoping the way this is going to work. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because we'll basically just be showing everything over on Saturday that we've shown during the week. But at the same time, if somebody's excited for a book that they want to get, then maybe that's a good thing. So I don't know. We'll try this out, see how it goes. That's the plan for right now. I think I've gotten the schedule worked out where the books I'm showing for the week are then the books that I'm going to have at the claim sale on Saturday. I'm sorry if I called it an auction. I keep slipping and saying that, and it's a claim sale. All the books are $2, just like always. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick this up top, turn this around top so we can get started. And there's Tape Man. He has become too big for his legs. He kept falling off onto comics and trying to snag them. And so no more of that. Now he's just a big ball. can't keep snagging my comics like that, man. So let me get this closed in a little bit. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Always appreciate that. And we'll show you some of the extra stuff that we got. And let me zoom that back out a little bit so we're comic sized. There we go. All right, so first off, right off the bat, I've got two freebies that they had. They had a box of like trade paperbacks there that you could just choose from and take what you wanted. So I picked this Superman Man of Steel. It's the trade paperback. Came out in like after the year after. It was from '87, I think. Yeah. It's got a foreword by Ray Bradbury and a little article by John Byrne about his history with Superman growing up. And then it goes through the whole series. So this should be a fun read. I've been wanting to reread this series, and this will be a good way to do it without me having to deal with the comics in the bags and possibly damaging them. The only thing I don't like is it didn't, although it pictures the covers in the article, it doesn't actually print them as a full-size page along with all the story pages. So that's the only thing I didn't like about it. But yeah, I'm gonna throw that in my reading pile one of these days and get around to reading that, because that was a favorite back in the day. And then this was in the back of the box, and I made sure I could get it for free. And it is Savage Sword of Conan, number 209. And it's probably in the freebie because it's beat up a little bit. This corner here is basically been, destroyed. But hey, anytime I can pick up a Savage Sword of Conan that's free, absolutely, man. I mean, my comic shop probably would have charged $10 for this thing. So, you know, just the awesome artwork that's in these magazines. It's just fantastic. So they got great freebies in this sale, as long as the stuff that was for sale. Got a bunch of dog-eared pages down here in the back. But still, you know, these aren't easy to find. And so you always grab them when you can. And if they're free, you grab them and run. Or somebody changes their mind. So, yeah, thanks to Angelo and Sarah. I got those. They're great people. Please check out their channel. And then as I was going through some of the boxes, when I saw them, I pulled out like the stuff that wasn't actually comic books. First off, we got the 2023 sketchbook Stormbreakers. It was just a free publication from Marvel, you know, publicizing the some of the new books and new artists and things like that. So some great artwork in here, pretty cool. If anybody wants this, let me know. Otherwise, it'll probably go to Easy Comic Reader, and he'll probably cut it up and make his little cards and things out of them, which is cool. But if anybody doesn't want it for what it is, let me know, and I'll just throw it in with the next time I'm sending you something. And then we get into some Marvel Spotlights, which was basically a preview type magazine where it just showed different things, kind of the same thing. You got some story pages and things like that. This one is for Avengers Fantastic Four Empire #1. Yeah, these were free too. They're just very elaborate basically, yeah, they're not free comic books because they're not really a comic book. They don't tell a story. They're just preview pages. So, and then there are some Marvel previews here too. These I keep, but there are some doubles here as well, which we'll be going through and giving away. But these I like to keep along with the comics. I just I think they're cool, and as long as they're comic size, I like them. Got these are all from 2022, so just a year or so ago. Let me turn the light on. I don't have the light turned on. I don't know if we need it or not, but until we have some bags to look through. But and there's a number 17. That's from 2023. There's 2 of those, so if somebody wants one. Otherwise, it will end up in Easy's pile. There's number 18, the Avengers. On the back, you got Carnage Reigns Alpha. Then there's a couple of Halloween Comic Fest giveaways. These are made by the companies, and then I guess the comic shops are supposed to get them to hand out during Halloween. You know, there's a place on the back for a store stamp, just like the Free Comic Book Day issues. So, gonna hold on to those because I consider those actual comic books. And then there were some Wizards in here too. So, if anybody wants these, let me know. Otherwise, they'll end up going to Easy and his scissors. This is number 24. They all have kind of a gatefold cover of some sort. This one's number 23. Well, that one's got a double gatefold. Triple. Whatever. Number 25. And there's an earlier one, number 17. And this one's actually not complete. It's missing the back. The spine is missing. So that one will probably just go straight to Easy. But And number 20. Number 21. So yeah, I would have preferred, more comics than this kind of stuff, but we definitely got our money's worth and got lots of comics. And there's some good stuff in those boxes too. There's just as good of stuff in those boxes as there is in the stuff that I picked. So this is Hero Illustrated. I guess it was a competitor of Wizard. I barely remember seeing these. And let's see what else we got. Excuse me. Got some DC previews. This is number 2 from 2018. And just like the Marvel ones, I'll be keeping these. I did want to, since we're all Looney Tunes fans around here, I wanted to show you these. Because this is apparently one of the months that they came out with the Looney Tune crossovers. So you got Catwoman with Sylvester and Tweety. And Harley Quinn and Gossamer, that's pretty cool. And Joker, Daffy Duck. And then you got that disturbing Porky Pig with Lex Luthor that I reviewed not too long ago. So, seems like there should be more. So I don't know if that was a event that happened over several months, possibly. This is issue number 3, also from 2018. Number 4, number 5, and some DC Connects. Now, I don't know what the difference is between DC Previews and DC Connect. I think it's basically the same thing. They just stopped using the Previews name maybe when they stopped using Diamond as a distributor. Perhaps that's when it changed, because these are later. These are from 2021. This is number 18. A lot thinner. But pretty much the same thing, just smaller, because they would feature some books full size and then drop down to these like quarter pages. There's number 28. Number 29, got a couple extras of those. 4 extras of those, actually. Number 33, a couple extra copies of that. And then we got the 0 month. This was a free sampler thing. It just kind of promoted some of the new titles, it looks like. From back then, got a couple of those. One of those had this stuck in it. It says 0 Hour Eyes Only Top Secret. With some story pages basically in black and white. I don't know. This says 0 Hour Ash Can 1994. So this is considered an ash can. And this is considered a sampler, I guess. So I guess I'll keep those and then have the one extra one if somebody wants it. Otherwise, it'll go to Easy. And then everybody's going to get one of these, whether they want it or not, because I have this many copies. So this is Vertigo 2015 preview, and it just has preview pages of like, 12 different new Vertigo series. I think it said in here somewhere. I don't know why I'm thinking 12. They don't all have preview pages. Some of them are just a one-page ad, basically. But there is some artwork in there, and so yeah, those are gonna just go to everybody, because, like I said, I got all of these. There was a whole stack of those in there. So I would have preferred comics, but that's okay. We got lots of good stuff. So let's see. This is the extras pile. And these were the ones that I was going to be keeping. And then before we get into the box, I got one more thing to show you. You'll remember that what was it, Friday, I made my big announcement that I was going to put everything up for sale unless something very special turned up. So when I was going through the boxes, I found this, and I thought, oh, cool, Dudley Do-Right. You know, that's awesome. I didn't even know there was a Dudley Do-Right comic. So I mean, I immediately thought, score to myself, and grabbed it, threw it in my pile. And it wasn't until I was going through this box when I got home, I realized that this is actually number 1. This is the first issue from Charlton. There was only 7 issues, I believe. And the price guide that I looked it up in said that if it was in mint condition, this is a $100 comic book. So now I don't too much care about of value or pricing, and this is certainly not a mint copy. This would, you know, maybe you could get $20 for it off of the right person, I think. But it's special enough, you know, but it is an indication of how special something is, and so I'm keeping this one. This is my choice out of all the books that I'm just going to keep. This is the only one I'm not going to put up for sale. And trust me, there's a lot of stuff in here that I want to keep. But I need to get my $800 back. So so we're just going to take a quick look through Dudley Do-Right. You know, nothing too really special about it, I don't think, is other than it's number 1, and there weren't that many of them. I did look it up on eBay. There's several of them out there. And you got the Dudley Do-Right pin-up page here. And actually, you can order. Oh, you can join a fan club. He's got a shirt and sweatshirt and ring, membership card. Cool. If anybody did that. Oh, and here you can get a life-size inflatable doll. And it's got a couple coloring pages in there, which thankfully nobody colored in. But, and it is complete. I haven't found out of all the comics that I've gone through so far, I haven't found an incomplete issue. And I've been going through the older ones like this to check. But so yeah, keeping that, definitely keeping that. And then we're just going to get started going through the box. And these are going to all be in the sale come Saturday. And so we have Avengers number 25 from I don't know, around 99, I think. 1999, somewhere around there. Let me see if I can get the price tag off. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, now that we got all that out of the way, we'll be doing this probably pretty much every day for the next week or so. We might stir it up a little bit because I've got other comics coming in from other sources that I ordered prior to the show that I want to share as well. But that's in really nice condition. That's basically mint. I got Hanna-Barbera Wacky Raceland number 2. Cover by Kyle Baker. The Green Hornet number 37 from Now Comics. I made a list of everything that's in this box. You can see it here so that I can kind of, I know, I'll know at a glance, like if I have the issue already or not, and so on and so forth, and I'll be able to like check them off as they sell or whatever, so I'll be able to try and keep my lists correct. The Outsiders, number 9 from 1986, featuring Black Lightning. And number 11, featuring Geoforce. And New Titans, number 51. This was when it was still being done by Wolfman and Perez. So good stuff. Number 50. Who is Wonder Girl? Part 1, Part 2. 52, that's Part 3. These might be, I'm not sure how much Perez was involved in these. I know they got his name on the cover, but I remember there being an issue a while back where he was just like co-plotter or something. Because this doesn't look like Perez artwork inside. It says he's penciler. And then Bob McLeod did the inks. So yeah, you can see him in there, but it's definitely different than it was earlier. Brave and the Bold, number 29 from 2010. Sorry, I'm just gonna try and take the stickers off as we go. I don't wanna have to go through the books all over again. Yeah, I ripped the bag on that one. Darn it. Maybe I'll just leave them on there. Brave and Bold number 27 from 2009, Batman and Dial H for Hero. Death of a Hero. Number 30, Green Lantern and Dr. Fate. No Batman. Conan the Barbarian, number 21, Legacy 296. What deadly secrets emerge in the land of the Lotus? Mandrake the Magician, number 2 from the King Dynamite line. And that might be a variant cover because this looks like Prince Valiant here. So I don't know. And that's probably Flash Gordon. So there, I don't know if it's a, I'm not sure what's going on there. It looks like they took a different image and then just highlighted Mandrake. I almost said Zatara. So there's number 4. And Savage Sword of Conan, number 6, Legacy 241. Conan the Barbarian, number 16, Legacy 291. Great covers. Got a 50 years of Conan at Marvel logo down here. And there's number 6, Legacy 281. 2 copies of that. And Green Lantern number 203, back from the 1986 run. I know it says Green Lantern Corpse, but the title hadn't actually officially changed. And I just noticed that this looks like Mickey Mouse's hand getting a Green Lantern ring down here. So I don't know if that's a... I gotta open it up now and see who's getting the ring. Probably just somebody wearing gloves, or maybe that squirrel. Yeah, it's gonna be the squirrel. There he is. I don't know what his name is. I'm sorry if you're a Green Lantern fan. He's squirreled to me. Atari Force number 17. Great series. Trinity number 7 from 2016 series. Nice Wonder Woman cover. Detective Comics number 582 from 1988. This one's got some damage. I can see some water damage on the bottom here. So, probably nobody will want that one, but, yeah, let me, I know what I'll do. I'll put a little piece of blue tape on there so I'll remember that that's damaged when I go to sell them. Detective Comics number 944. This one is from 2017. A little beat up around the edges, unfortunately. For 2017, it should be practically mint, but looks like it's been banging around in a box for a while or something. Here's Omega Men number 2 from the 2007 series. And the Spectra number 13 from 1993. This is a cool cover. He's got the Spectre riding basically a demon horse or something, and skulls, and he's got a jack-o'-lantern, and looks like he's in outer space or something. Just really some cool stuff on that cover. Infinity Inc. number 44 from 1987. I was happy to find that. Surprisingly haven't seen that many Infinity Inks or All-Star Squadrons around. Star Wars Han Solo and Chewbacca number 2. And Tales of the Green Hornet number 1 from Now Comics. This one was from 1992. And let's see, we're not quite to 30 minutes yet, so we're going to keep going a little bit longer. And we got older Action Comics here. This is number 476. So let's see, what year is this from? This is from, I don't know. I wrote down the range. I didn't write down the exact year this was from. It's 35-cent cover. And I already have that one. So cool. Wonder Woman number 600. It's got an introduction by Linda Carter in it. I wanted to show you the artwork on the inside of this sucker. This is some of the best Wonder Woman art I've ever seen. So you got the introduction by Linda Carter. I got a pinup page by Adam Hughes. You got this. You got this whole battle going on. It looks like, pretty sure George Perez did this. Yeah, pencils and inspiration. All right. And you got these pinup pages. Just great stuff. A little story by Amanda Connor and Paul. Oh, it's all by Amanda Connor, I guess. And then you have this page here, which is a little bit odd. But obviously she's supposed to be bouncing the bullets off of her bracelets. It just came out looking kind of odd. Good concept. I can understand why you tried it. Greg Horn. Francis Manipul. Just great art. Look at this here by Perez too. This is just. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not by Perez. I had a sworn that was by George Perez. This is actually by Phil Jimenez. So, very cool. I didn't think anybody drew like George Perez, but I guess he did. Louis Simonson as writer on this story. Eduardo Pensica as penciler. Just really good art in this throughout. Just I spent too much time on this, but it's just amazing artwork throughout this entire issue. You got all these different art styles, but it's all good. There's nothing in there that I go, what is that? Well, except that for that one pinup where she's bouncing the bullets off, because that just looks weird. But really, really great issue. Everybody put a lot of effort into that. I really like that. So, I got Batman Arkham Knight number 1. It says it's a one-shot. special issue featuring the adventures of Batgirl and Harley Quinn. All right, so this is Batman Arkham Knight, Batgirl and Harley Quinn one-shot, because they have to come up with all these confusing titles. Detective Comics number 29 from 2014. Wonder Woman number 39 from 2015. Basically, if there was Batman or Wonder Woman, I grabbed them. There's another Avengers 25. Legends number 2. Plastic Man number 2 from a recent series. Old DC romance book, Young Love 105. This one's pretty beat up. It's torn up. It's got a big tear up here. Its spine's in pretty bad shape, but it is complete. X-Force number 25. I got the hologram cover. That's everything looks good on this. Joe Palooka number 1 from IDW. I don't think I knew there was a modern day Joe Palooka. Joe Palooka, of course, started as a comic strip way back in the day. Many, many years ago. Many, many years before I was ever born. Justice number 3. This is from 2006. Got Alex Ross. JSA number 18 from... Oops. That's weird. My magnifying glass is missing once again. Tape Man, did you steal my magnifying glass? I bet he did. Getting even with me for taking his legs away. All right. Marvel, The Lost Generation, number 11. Or 2 of 12, because they did that countdown thing. Hellions, number 18. I believe this was the last issue of this series. Yep, this is the last issue. Great cover. Marvel Comics Presents, number 148. Action Comics, number 32 from 2014. All-Star Comics, number 2 from the Justice Society Returns set. The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest. Number 5. This was from around 1996, 96, 97. It's got Cartoon Network logo on there, so tied into something on there. Batman Confidential, number 37 from 2010. Got, I believe that's Lady Blackhawk. And a couple of Marvel Classics comics. This is number 8 with Moby Duck. And I'm just going to throw that into a bag real quick. And you got number 25, The Invisible Man. So those are cool. Got a little dog ear right there on the cover. Cover's misaligned a little bit. Oh, this one. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is normal or not. This one's got staples going through, not through the cover, but through the insides to help hold it together. And I don't know, I'm not sure if that's normal for these. Both of these are the same way. This one's got some wear on it. The ink smearing or something on the front first page there. But I guess the staple, I guess that's normal for those since they both have it. didn't notice that they both had it when I was going through them. I only saw it on the one, and I thought that was unusual, but I guess that's normal. So, so we're probably a little past 30 minutes, so that'll end this episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Tomorrow we'll just keep going through the box. So we're just going to keep going for about 30 minutes each day, and hopefully we'll get done with the box by the end of the week as planned. And hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.